What up, you guys? Empress of Duality here. For those of you that are new or might not know, my name is Brooke. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Love Vibe Tribe, my subscribers, my tribe. You know how much I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the abundance that you bring into my life. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aquarius, and it is such an interesting energy. Today's going to be a little bit different with the reading because they want me to tell part of my story. So I guess I'm going to be doing that. And it goes along with your channeled messages. For those of you that don't know, I do channeled messages straight from spirit, and then I'll pull some cards. My intention is to always add the utmost value to you guys, to push you guys to the path that you truly desire, to bring messages of love, healing, and the utmost clarity, please, Spirit. If you are new, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every time I upload. If my energy or these messages resonate with you, drop your girl a like. Show me some love, really helps my channel. Drop me some comments. Let me know how this shit resonates for you guys. I love connecting with you all and hearing y'all's stories, building a relationship with you guys. If you would like any further assistance from me, all my offerings are down below in the description. I am a twin flame in union. I'm the divine masculine within my connection, and Danny from Northern Comfort Tarot is my divine feminine. We are offering a special featured reading, The Journey to Your Awaited Fate. We have had so many beautiful souls invest in this session with us, and Spirit never ceases to amaze me at how effortlessly they guide us to the blocks that are hindering your movement forward. So I invite you so lovingly to consider investing in the journey to your awaited fate. Okay, that's my whole spiel. And with that being said, what up, Spirit? Let's fuck it up. Aquarius. Wow, such an interesting energy. Such a it's like powerful because it's coming into the realization and the remembrance of who you truly are, and it's such a beautiful energy. Finding like building that relationship with yourself so that you can really see things from a higher perspective, see things from your past from a higher perspective, your current challenges or situations from a higher perspective, and from a perspective of love and peace. Okay, so when I tapped into your energy, the first thing that I heard for you, Aquarius, was self-peace. And then I don't know who this is for, but for whatever reason, they made me draw a rose. So a rose may be significant to you in some way, or someone may have given you a rose, or some flowers with a rose. I don't know. Or maybe you just need to connect with some roses, buy yourself some roses, take a bath, put the flower petals in there, you know what I mean? And then I heard nature. So connecting with nature could really help you get into that state of full presence, full being completely aware in the present moment and going within. Okay, so I feel like during this time for you, Aquarius, you have really done some self-reflection work, looking back on the past and where things went wrong, right? Reminiscing where things went wrong with someone, or looking back at the times when someone hurt you, or the times where you hurt someone else. Like, we all do it, right? We all get hurt and we all hurt others. It's just hurt people, but you learn from it, right? And that's what's happening with you, Aquarius. Seeing the pain that has been given and received in the past, but finally looking at everything that happened through the eyes of love, and honoring yourself, honoring the people that were in that experience with you, honoring the roles that they played in your life and the roles that you took on in your life too. Because these painful times, that everything happens for a reason, right? And looking back at those painful times, you're moving into more of a state of gratitude for everything that happened, and appreciating that person that hurt you, appreciating yourself and how you've grown, right? Appreciating the challenges, because it is what strengthened you. It's what made you seek self, made you seek source, made you seek higher self and higher knowing, higher consciousness. And moving into appreciating what happened because of the lessons that were learned and finding peace with it all is what I got. So 423, that's my number for unconditional love. 432 is actually my number for unconditional love. But anyway, so finding unconditional love within self. Okay, so here's an example of the energy that is coming through. I experienced it, and this is just my personal way that I experience this energy that is coming through for you, Aquarius. So I dated a guy for like 5 years, and then we broke up. We took some time apart for a while, and then we actually ended up coming back together and talking, being friends. And there was no strings attached, there was no expectations, and we and him were talking. And I remember this one day we were talking, it just came up out of nowhere, like all of the things that happened within our relationship. We weren't even talking about our like relationship, we weren't being romantic, we weren't doing anything like that. It was just like we came back together and we were talking, okay? But I remember this day we were on the phone, and for whatever reason, him and I were like confessing what we did wrong within the connection, like cheating on each other or lying to each other and things like that. It's just like this one day I was on the phone. I remember I was driving and I had to pull over because, like, even though we weren't together and even though it didn't really matter because it was in the past, but like him telling me that he cheated on me and I knew that he did, but I didn't know then. And like I just remember going through all these different emotions, all these different thoughts, and even getting angry. I feel like I think me and him were on the phone and we even got like pissed off at each other because it was just like, what the fuck? Like, why would you do that? Da, 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 da. And like hung up, and then we called back and we finished the conversation. And my reason for bringing this up is because like we dated for 5 years, we separated, we came together just as friends, and all of the shit that we were carrying from that relationship, all of the burdens, all of the lies, all of the deceit, all of the misalignment, right? We were able to just release it all to each other and find a place of peace within it all. And like him and I, like we ended up not, he ended up going with somebody else, I went by myself or whatever. And I remember him telling me too, when we stopped talking, so we started talking as friends, and then it kind of did build into like this romantic thing, but there wasn't expectations, and it was just like we dated for 5 years, you know what I mean? So like whatever, we got close again. And then he ended up telling me that he was talking to another girl and actually asked her to be his girlfriend. And I remember when he called me on the phone and told me that, because me and him and I had been talking, we'd been sleeping together, we had been spending the night with each other, like just reggae, straight up chilling stuff. And I had no idea he was talking to this other girl at the same time. And he calls me and he just tells me it all. He's like, I have to talk to you. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I got a girlfriend. Like, I asked this girl to be my girlfriend. And I remember in that moment, I was like, who are you? Like, I remember feeling so betrayed and deceived and unworthy, but it was exactly what I needed. When I look back at it now, it was exactly what I needed to purge the emotions, the thoughts, the beliefs, the limiting self-beliefs. They all came up in that moment of him betraying me, or I felt betrayed. I felt like he was lying to me. I didn't know he was talking to this other girl, and it just brought all this stuff up within me so that I could finally look at it, release it. And instead of like when we first broke up, you have that heartbreak, right? So then like the second time we were talking and he chose to go with another girl, it was kind of like I almost wanted to go into that heartbreak again, but I had done some inner work. I had found some self-love. So when all of those emotions, misaligned emotions, meaning it was not the truth, If I felt so fucking bad, I felt betrayed and angry and hurt and deceived and unworthy, and all of those things are not true, is the ego, right? So I had a choice in that moment. I could spiral down into that heartbreak, or I could rise above it with the tools that I have found within to deal with the energy instead of suppressing it, right? And turning that energy into something beautiful, being thankful and knowing that everything happens for your highest good. Even in the moments of uncertainty, you can find peace, Aquarius, because you know that everything happens for a reason. You know that spirit is guiding you to certain people, places, and situations and circumstances for your highest good. And that was just a really pivotal moment for me, like when I was able not to get sucked into all of the limiting self beliefs and unworthiness and heartbreak and all of that, right? I was able to just choose love. Like, no, like I'm not going back down that road again. But, anyways, I hope that made sense. I've never told that story before. I don't even think I've even ever talk to anyone about that whole situation. I don't think anyone knows about that. But anyways, okay. Moving on, Aquarius. I really hope that made sense for you guys. And I love you. And let's get some motherfucking cards, okay? I am done storytelling. Look, y'all help me out. Send me some energy. I done set the intention to be able to, like, you know, really communicate and like tell a story. Like some readers, oh my god, like Rambling Mike, he'll pull the cards out and tell the most beautiful story. Right? I want to be able to do that. I can do it sometimes. Anyways, energy, Aquarius, is lit as fuck up in here. All right, what are we starting with? So some of you are purging grief from the moments that happened in the past, just like my story, you know, grieving that he cheated on me, grieving that I cheated on him, grieving the betrayal, right? All of that was triggered in those situations and that experience. And during that experience, oh my god, it was lit, okay? And if some of you are kind of in that space where it's just like it looks horrible, it looks crazy, we'll see what happens. But just trust, right? Even through the midst of uncertainty, just trust yourself. I'm thankful for the unknown, and I trust myself to take aligned action. I'm not afraid to fail. That's a tough one for some people. I'm not afraid to fail. I'll never know if I don't try. And it is safe for me to feel my emotions, right? You don't have to take those emotions, that grief, that betrayal, right? You don't have to take it personally. Your worth is not validated on how someone else chooses to show up for you, right? You don't have to do anything to receive love and abundance. So let's see. Aquarius, please, Spirit. Messages for Aquarius. I just saw a baby. Some of you kids are having a kid, or maybe some of you guys are thinking back to, I don't know. All right. How many more shuffles, Spirit? 3, 1, 2, 3. Trust at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, Spirit, Aquarius. For yourself, I've gotten that card a lot recently. Reconciliation. You know what I'm feeling from this? God, this is perfect for everything that came out in the channeled messages and the story that I told. Freeing yourself from the betrayal, the deceit, the pain from the past, right? Reconciling with yourself, because there were moments of trauma and pain and so much pain that you experienced that it kind of like severed a piece of who you are, that misalignment, and you're going back and taking your power back, freeing yourself from it having to be something that happened to you and seeing it as something that happened for you, right? Reconciling with the past. And for some of you, I mean, you literally could be talking to someone from your past, or someone from your past may have returned. Oh shit. What in the world? Children, separation, codependency worth waiting for. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about here. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, right? So using the law of attraction, right? For some of you, y'all know what's up. You know that you're the creator of your reality. You know that your thoughts and your speech are what create your experience in this world. So, going back in the past and seeing where you may have severed a piece of yourself, or there's still negative emotions attached to what happened to you in the past, right? Reconciling with that, finding peace, finding love, seeing the things that happened through the eyes of unconditional love, honoring yourself and the people that you had to experience this with, and then taking all of that and refocusing. Law of attraction, whatever you focus on grows. Your thoughts create your reality, right? So refocusing your thoughts on what you do want. Stay optimistic about your love life. It's almost like going back to the past, taking that piece of yourself back that was broken, that felt broken, right? Disconnecting from all of those energies, taking your power back, and then consciously choosing to create the experience that you would like to have. Beautiful. Hell yeah, Aquarius. I fucking see you. That's nice. That is nice. Nicely fucking done. I don't know if you're doing this consciously, Aquarius, or if you've kind of just like been blissfully led to freeing yourself in this way and attracting what you do want to create. But, or hopefully through this reading, you are through this reading, then the guidance is coming through, you're able to recognize what you have been doing and deliberately doing it consciously, okay? Do I need any more of these? I hope that made sense. Heart-to-heart conversations at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see what's going on. Aquarius, what the hell is going on? I feel like the focus right now, Aquarius, your focus is you. Like, it's me. Me. And I get that, and it's do your damn thing, okay? Alright, let's see. Messages for Aquarius, please. Oh, shit. Messages for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Two. I'm gonna do 5, 3, 4. Okay, 5. All right, let's see, Aquarius. Ascending. Third party. In the past, some of you may have invited third party energies in, and you're disconnecting from those energies. Okay. Take one more. Wait, what is that? Shadow work and soulmate. Let me keep those at the bottom. Okay. We've got for under free yourself, which is your current energy. We got ascending in the reverse. So there's still, some of you are still working on finding that peace, making peace with the past, okay? Releasing third party energies, meaning some of you may, like I was with this guy and he was with someone else and there was that third party energy. Some of you could have addiction issues. That's a third party energy, right? But releasing any third party energies that are no longer serving you. Motherfucker. So some of you in the past had this soulmate and a really, really strong connection with a soulmate, probably past life relationship type shit. But there was a lot of energy, a lot of karmic energy that had to be resolved within this connection. And that is exactly what has happened. There's different groups. Some of you, this has already happened. Some of you, you're experiencing it now, okay? So free yourself. Still needing that higher perspective, releasing third party energies. 10 of Cups, contentment and joy. The 10 of Cups, everybody wants the fucking 10 of Cups. And 11, Justice with the soul contract. You had a soul contract with this person in your past to go through what you experienced together, to benefit each other, to help each other grow, to help each other learn, to help each other remember what unconditional love actually looks like, by finding unconditional love for self within, forgiveness and acceptance within, right? With the King of Pentacles, finding stability and balance. Alright, I'm gonna leave that like that. But moving into the 10 of Cups, so really redefining what love is, okay? So influencing energy, reconciliation with self-worth in the reverse, nostalgia in the reverse, and forgiveness. So a lot of this going back to this person has to do with you resolving any self-worth issues, any limiting self-beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy of love. I have nothing to offer in a relationship. I'm afraid of commitment. Da da da. All those limiting self-beliefs, right? Going into those, doubting yourself, releasing all the doubt and trusting yourself, trusting spirit, right? And finding forgiveness. So let's see what the tarot's got to say on this one. Twin flame connection has came out twice. So one thing I actually forgot to say with my story, that person, that guy, when we were together for the 5 years, like I wasn't awakened. I had my spiritual awakening when him and I broke up. I had a spiritual awakening and it was fucking wild. Like the difference in who I was, because I had the understanding of who I actually was, and the secrets of the universe were being revealed to me, and like I was getting these downloads. And I remember, like, we had separated, right, and we came back together, and I remember him like noticing the difference and the change within me. But I actually thought, after my awakening, I thought he was my twin flame when we came back together as friends, whatever, right? I didn't know then, but it was like while we were talking and being friends that I found like the twin flame thing on YouTube and started to really dig into the twin flame connection. I thought he was my twin. So maybe for some of you, this past person, you thought it was your twin, and there's this nostalgia, and like you feel like you're never gonna get that love again. This shit is wild. Anyways, I'm gonna come back, okay? Influence and energy. Binding energy to your current person or situation is stay optimistic about your love life. For some of you, I feel like this person is coming back and you need to reconcile with this person, find unconditional love. Maybe this person is your twin from the past. Stay optimistic about your love life and like you wins. There's so many different stories. All right, just general message, please. Okay. Binding energy to your current person or situation is twin flame. and pride and ego. So let's look into that. Can you tell me about this twin flame card? Missed opportunity. Six of Cups. Memories and reunion. There's that rose. Intuitive and sensitive. Queen of Cups. So I'm talking to some divine feminines for sure up in here. Memories and reunion. Alright, you guys. 444 on my phone. Shit. There's some motherfucking activation going on here. There is some awakenings that's happened. There is some going back and picking up the piece of self that was severed because due to misalignment. Like, this shit is wild. But overall, just with this person from your past, maybe they are your twin, maybe they're not, but just accepting it as it is and going with the flow, right? Allowing the situation to unfold naturally, having heart-to-heart conversations, right? That heart-to-heart conversation that I had with my ex or whatever, like it was hard to have that conversation and to tell him all the things that I had done wrong during our relationship, and the same for him too. And it was painful and it hurt and I felt deceived, felt betrayed, right? All these different things, but it's happening for you. I promise it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. I mean, just look at this right here. This is, I mean, it's beautiful. I don't want to hold it. Be beautiful. I can't get it, y'all. Okay. Look at that. Twin flame connection, twin flame, and forgiveness. Whatever the situation is, Aquarius, what I'm getting right now, because it's going to be different for all of you, but whatever this situation is with this person that you really have a strong connection to, there is some kind of forgiveness that is being asked from your higher self, right? From spirit. Spirit's asking you to go into forgiveness. Alright, I'm gonna get a final message and then I'm done with you, Aquarius, because y'all got all sorts of shit going on. Well, I can't make this shit up. Can I can't make this shit up. Opportunity to forgive. That was the main thing. This situation brings you to the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other's person inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of compassion. Is that not the perfect fucking card to come out? Like, Jesus. All right, Spirit. All right, Aquarius. I love you. Oh. I love you, but I think that. Okay. If you need any further assistance on your journey, if you want a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. Aquarius, I love you. I love you. Your energy is beautiful. Whatever it looks like, I promise. It's always happening for you, okay? Everything I do it all for you guys. Empress of Duality out.